Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Command. The prices on Hashflare have increased recently, so today I wanted to walk through the profitability of Bitcoin SHA-256 mining contracts to see if these are still profitable and what the break-even time will be for new contracts if you purchase today. Before we get into that, there is a new update to withdrawals from Hashflare. As of December 20th, Bitcoin withdrawals have been enabled in what they're calling test mode, where they are only allowing withdrawals that are 0.2 BCC or more. So this is to limit the number of withdrawals that are happening so that these can only be large withdrawals, just to make sure that everything is back in line since there had been so much traffic in the network. So now if you click withdraw, instead of getting no response whatsoever, you can see here I have insufficient funds. The minimum amount is technically 0.2032 BTC. So I should have that in a few days, be able to withdraw if I want to, or potentially reinvest. I can reinvest at any time if I want to, but let's see if it's actually profitable and worth doing that. Right now, I have 75 terahashes on the platform. Current profitability revenue forecast. This is in part based on the price of BTC. This is making me $170 per day or $61,000 a year. All right, let's get into the new contracts if you purchase today. Now, 1 terahash costs $220 USD. So let's go over to the Bitcoin mining calculator on CoinWars to see what the profitability would be just to buy 1 terahash. So 1 terahash is 1,000 gig hash. Since we're buying cloud mining, we're not running this on our own hardware. We're running this on the cloud from Hashflare's miners. So there's no power cost. The pool fees, the maintenance fees are about the same that they have been. So we're going to put that at 20%. So in addition to the price of the Bitcoin mining contracts going up, the Bitcoin mining difficulty has increased again. So if we go over to the difficulty history, back on December 6th, we saw an increase of 18.11%. This had difficulty level that had increased that had increased more than what we saw in November. So now, here about 2 weeks later, the difficulty has increased once again, pretty substantially. It's not even updated here on Bitcoin Wisdom yet, but you can see that this has gone up again. So that is going to cut into the profits that you get from new contracts. Block reward is already set, and the Bitcoin to dollar amount, we're going to take the updated amount from CoinMarketCap, since CoinWars tends to use a value for Bitcoin that's higher than what most exchanges actually have. So hardware costs are $220. Now let's click calculate. And if we do this, we can see that on our calculator summary, the days to break even on a new contract, if you purchase 1 terahash, it's about 120 days. Here I'm getting exactly 121.6 days. So that is up substantially compared to what it was a week or two ago, where we were seeing days to break even somewhere in around 60 days. So this is almost doubled due to the increase of the price of the contracts on Hashflare, the increase in Bitcoin difficulty, and of course, the fact that the price of Bitcoin has not continued to rise. So all these things are causing the Bitcoin mining contracts to not be quite as profitable as they were before. So is it a good decision to buy a contract at this point? Not trying to provide any advice as to whether or not you should buy a contract, but this still gives you 2/3 of a year to make profit on a contract. The SHA-256 contracts are 1-year terms, and then that contract expires. So this would take you 120 days. Then you'd have the rest of the year to make pure profit on that. This would be for 1 terahash, that would be earning you annually $660. So after your initial payment of $220 in, so this is, of course, the calculation that we're seeing after the maintenance fees. So that is the impact of the current changes to Hashflare. Of course, all the increases in the price of Bitcoin Cash as it has been added to Coinbase, that has a big impact on the profitability of Bitcoin, as there is now, I believe as of right now, it's more profitable to mine Bitcoin Cash than it is to mine Bitcoin. And as things settle out after the price of Bitcoin Cash has changed, once things become more profitable for Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash, there will be changes to this profitability. But overall, Bitcoin probably still the best contract to get on Hashflare. I previously covered profitability on Litecoin contracts on Hashflare as well, if you want to consider the script mining contracts. I hope this has been helpful to you guys. Thanks to all of you who have subscribed to the channel already. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to click the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. And until next time, thanks for watching Crypto Command.